Okay, we're back with Rimworld. I'll be honest, I don't remember at all where we were at because last week I had the power go out and therefore wasn't able to stream. Uh, and I have no idea. It has been a while. It has been a hot fucking minute. I should probably not have time frozen. It has been a hot fucking minute, and I can't remember shit. So we're gonna figure this one out. It also doesn't help that I'm not gonna be streaming at all next week because of the holidays. By the way, something exploded. By the way, I'm not streaming next week because of the holidays. This is the first time I'm actually saying it on stream. It has been on my Discord for the past week as a warning to the entire chat, a nice announcement. In other words, join the Discord. Find it below. Anyway, but yeah, because I know that basically anything I do today, first of all, I'm trying to remember what happened last time, but second of all, anything I do today, I'm not doing more next week because of having that off, especially because I'm pretty sure that's actually, like, the actual holiday itself is Thursday or Wednesday. I don't remember. I don't care. Point is, I'm certainly not going to be streaming this, even if I was streaming on, like, Monday next week, which I'm not. Anyway, because of that, though, it's going to be a week sandwiched by 2 off weeks, which is just not happening. I'm not remembering anything. But yeah, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with the fact that I'm going to probably do nothing this stream. It's probably going to be a very chill stream until Randy decides to fuck me 7 ways from Sunday. But other than that, it'll be a relatively calm stream. One could also say boring. I wouldn't blame you if you said it's boring. If I'm being 100% frank, I don't know if I'd even watch my own content when it comes to what's going to be happening today, because I've got nothing planned whatsoever. I mean, look at that. Even the research, we got hardened components, and we're going to go for nano-infused components. Look how boring the research is. Even the research isn't interesting. I can unforbid these now. Anyway, jokes aside, though, the main reason for, like, everything being so scuffed lately, I've been kind of going by the seat of my pants for a bit too long. I've been planning to swap out Tuesdays for something else, and I just haven't. Because I don't like having 2 days of League and then only 1 day for Warhammer and Rimworld. So I've been trying to think of something to replace Tuesdays with, and I just haven't been figuring out. I've just constantly been pushing it off like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Fuck. Randy, when I said about fucking me, I didn't mean literally 1 minute after my stream started. I mean, it's not... I said literally one after it started. One after when it would normally start. Is everyone in the house? Well, the kids that are sleeping certainly are. Anyone who's sleeping certainly is. Okay, everyone's in the house. We're fine. The tunnelers are gonna dig through, but oh wait, no, they are attacking immediately. Shit. I was gonna say, I think they're not attacking immediately, but they are. I thought I selected all of them. Well, I guess I'll be able to unforbid these. Okay. So, melee pawns... honestly, just go over here, I guess. You two are... come on. Go there. Be there. Cecil. I guess wait. Actually, maybe if I put Eddie down there, be there, Cecil there. And we're just keeping the melee pawns back here to stop the pikemen once they show up. Come on, take him out. He's the scary one. Okay, we're not going to get to that pikeman in time. Shit. Eddie, back the fuck off. Okay, come on, kill the pikemen. Also, I'm calling them pikemen. Those are lancers. I'm an idiot. Okay, any permanent injuries? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I don't know where you got the rot stink exposure from. And you're fine. They're all fine. We also got a bunch of components for our trouble, so honestly can't even complain. Not to mention what we'll get from actually destroying them the correct way. Oh, and this Lancer. Almost missed that one. Okay, well, Randy, thank you for sending something actually balanced, because that was honestly kind of balanced. That I said he fucked me, but really he didn't. He was kind of generous and gave me an actually, like, I'm comfortable fighting this kind of level threat. Is anyone bleeding to the point they're gonna die? Nah, they're fine. Oh, there goes the Alpha Thrumbo. Didn't even know it had a timer. Oh well, I wasn't gonna go there. Eddie, you might want to go tend to people, or put on a shirt. Yeah, put on, or well, jacket, whatever. Okay, which one of these is the immunization trout? That one. Eddie. Rebecca. Everyone needs to get in fucking bed. Eddie, get in fucking bed. Oh my gosh, you have to take a meal first. Finally, he's gonna actually get his illness treated. He's been dancing around doing that. I know I can force him to do it, but like, geez, come on, man. Just get in bed. Okay, they're gonna be fine now. I took that immunization shot. I knew they wouldn't probably need it, but I still took it. These are not gonna reso. Man, we actually are gonna benefit from that corn, aren't we? I didn't think we'd need it, but we actually are burning through food so fucking fast that we're gonna need it. Do I just keep one of these constantly growing corn? I don't know about that. However, I will say, since we're so low on food, and we've got a while until the corn is done, let's harvest berry bushes, and then let's check. What's the short-faced bear? I was gonna say, what's the biggest thing? It looks like it's the bear. I think B and Eddie and Cecil should be able to take it out together. Eventually. When the fuck are you? Hurry up, B. How far away were you? Royal Tribute Collect. Well, that's going to make this easier. Here, everyone go back except Cecil, who will just stay out here to keep working on this. And, there we go. Easy peasy. Take their simple meals, and let's rescue this person. They also had a light SMG that we really don't need. We could take their Resurrector belt if we stripped them, but that would really ruin our relations with them. Also, wearing a green tuxedo hat, not even a tuxedo, a green top hat, and then a jumpsuit with an apron and a duster. I thought he was wearing a duster over an actual tuxedo, but not even. Okay, well, those are all set to auto-rearm. That's good. Well, how's the medical going, Cecil? You're walking there at breakneck speeds? Seriously, I don't know why I wanted to walk that back at regular speed. B, you're gonna take a while. Eddie, you're gonna take even longer. Actually, not even longer. Maybe longer? I don't know. I thought he'd be slower because of his injury, but it didn't really slow him down that much. Stop with the rot stink exposure, by the way. Okay, so old gunshot. Sorry. That's the only injury they took, so it shouldn't take very long for them to heal. Could I? No, I can't do operation. I couldn't amputate their arm to speed up the healing process. Thank you guys for making that hunt easy. Oh, fuck. I'm saving it because I have to deal with it. That is a massive hive, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we got you tamed at least. We're gonna slaughter it when you're done, because we don't want to keep him, but... Oh, they're just walking past my front line. I hate Mega Scarabs. Actually, it's just the AI in this game being the AI in this game, but it's annoying. Oh, well, now that person's down, so now that's certainly gonna be bad. Come on. Okay. All downed. Any permanent injuries? Ah, eyeball. That's at least easier to replace than a scar on the torso would be to fix. Okay. Do we have an extra eyeball? Let's see. Right eye. I'm not going to actually have them install it yet. I don't. Well, I mean, I could get one. Leave the brains so that they stay alive. Oh, well, there's still a swarmling left over, plus they wanted to take out all the hives. Why are you going up there to refuel the stew pot? No one's... Eddie, what are you doing? Tending to Rebecca. Maybe the person who's bleeding to death would be better suited. She's just gonna go back to shooting it, isn't she? I fucking hate her. We need to administer a healing drought to her. No. You operate first. Okay. Honestly, we should probably do a healing drought to all of them. They all got pretty fucked up. Okay, this should be fine though. Did she already get treated? Oh, well, He is treating her now, okay. Well, that was an interesting turn of events, we'll say. There's still hives up here I need to take out. Give the drought. We're going to need to make more of those, for sure. How's Beetle's bleeding? Oh my goodness. Insanely bad is the answer. Well, yikes. Can you get in bed? Please, hurry. Okay, the moment you're in bed, Eddie. Tend. There's just a mega scarab running around. Don't shoot the fucking pool table. Eddie, for the love of all that's fucking holy, treat the person who's about to bleed out. How did Vlad get hurt? Oh my gosh! Vlad lost a fucking finger. It's because no one is actually able to deal with a single insect that got back up somehow. I don't... B, you have a 14 in shooting. How are you missing this often? Just punch it to death, I guess. Duca, I need you to go ahead and shoot the bitch. That works too. There's no words. Words are failing me. Eddie's going out to consume a meal left on the ground. As is Sky. Because no one's hauling them. Just leaving them out here. Why'd it slow down? Okay. I'm reloading the save. I'm... Why are there insects randomly up in the top right? Where did they come from? Why did they just suddenly wake up? Okay. Let's save it again here with them actually set up in their locations. I don't know if I'm going to be wanting them moved there, but I'm going to leave them there. Come on. Okay. Sucks that I don't have the marksman command for this. Also sucks that there's now a second megapede. Excuse me? Well, this one's the tamed one. Thank you for just leaving. Okay, well, we got the other one. You're telling me that the hives actually spawn up here? Or is it that the insect... One more time. One more time. I think I figured out. It's because I have the door open and some of them just go up instead of down. So I just need to... have someone come close this door. Come on. Okay, here's what we're actually gonna do. Look, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. I'm bored of this. We're fixing it a different way. A very stupid way, but we're fixing it. No, that... hang on, I actually have to destroy that because it gave me extra wood and I don't want to cheat that hard. We'll wait to set it to hold open until after. Okay, now we'll save that. Now let's try it again without the insects ignoring their brother and being literally shot at. And we'll save the new locations, because I realized that having Cecil there, we should probably have these guys move back a bit. There, okay. I also don't want to wait that out next time. I'm saving a lot because, I don't know, I'm an idiot. No megapedes this time, but a lot of spiders, which is honestly kind of worse because I can tame a megapede instantly, but... Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, well, we're taming a mega scarab, I guess. Honestly, no, we're not. I can cancel it, thank you. At least this is food delivery, I guess. There's no... A single insect, a single scarab running all the way past this just to attack my fucking shelving units. This is one of the things that gets me pissed off in this game. Also, no permanent injuries. That's quite good. Okay, who's close to death? 11 hours, 14 hours, 8 hours. Okay. That's the immunization. Oh, what the fuck ever. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. They'll figure it out on their own. I might have just given someone 2 of the same drought. Or is it that they can't take one drought while the other one is affecting them? That might be it. Whatever. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You can open this. I don't care. Cricket, you can walk. Go out here and finish off each of the creatures that needs finished off. There, and then just stab the buildings, I guess, or nests, whatever. Oh, Vlad's throwing a party, everybody! The 12-year-old's throwing a party! Yeah, let's dance around the dead insects. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this stream is scuffed to fucking back. No, I don't need Carolyn. Or Caroline. Eddie, what's wrong with you? Yeah, I forgot they get pissed about killing insects. And he's sick, and he's in pain. You know, everything's wrong with him. Okay, Cricket. One by one, just kill off the egg sacs. I like how we can uninstall them, because of course we can. Is she gonna manage to do this without taking any damage? That would be really nice if she did. Oh, yes, she resisted the damage from both of the acid spits, and she tanked the single auto attack. I'm doing league terms. The single regular attack that the larva down here did. Hey, thank you so much for the subscription. I don't know why it just played twice, but you know what? Sure. I think Stream Elements and Stream Labs are fighting for attention. I will have to fix that after this. After this stream, but it's good to know. I mean, at the same time, though, is there really any problem with a double notification that someone subscribed? I mean, just saying. 2 times notification... twice as good. Anyway. There's a whole bunch of glow pods that need deconstructed as well. It's gonna take them a while to heal, isn't it? Even with the healing droughts that 2 of them took. Well, at least we got all the insect meat from them to be able to deal with, okay, cool. To be able to deal with the starvation. I also can buy food from them, I guess. Eddie, Let's check if there's any contracts available right now that we could handle. 25 hard hats for $18,000. I don't know what it takes to make a hard hat, and 25 of them would probably take way too long, so I won't bother, but, like, wow. It's the same reason I won't bother for 350 steaks. I know how they're made, but, like, we're not going to finish that in time. Okay, so none of these are doable in the amount of time I've got, sadly. Especially not stuff like 400 heron eggs unfertilized. I feel like the meat and egg contracts are all but impossible, because, like, it's random what animal. It could be any animal, and there's so many animals because of the mods. But there's so many animals it could be from, and they specify the type of meat. I wish it would just be very simplistic, like 400 eggs unfertilized, or eggs... Like, if it's fertilized eggs, I understand for a specific creature, I guess, but... Then again, I guess it matters for the specific creatures for the unfertilized because of the nutrition amount. Okay, then for the meat. For the meat, it shouldn't matter. We'll say that. Thank you, autosave, for waiting to kick in until the moment I actually went to do something. Let's go ahead and set that to your ideology color. Oh yeah, we have the insect jelly for cooking with too. I forgot I set them to use that. I should turn that back off. Let's see. Apparel color. IDEO color. Thank you. I still want to make Vlad more pale. Because the kind of shitty thing is that his skin color, he didn't get... extremely pale like I wanted him to be, since he's going to be a vampire, or sanguiphage. So I might end up just going into character editor and making him pale. I don't know. I wish turning them into a sanguiphage made them pale, but oh well. How long until this rots? Buddy, let's... Let's specify to do that one ASAP. There we go. You want to get that done first so it doesn't rot. Because that's a lot of meat that would have just gone to waste. Speaking of a lot of meat, Mega Sloth and Muffalo. We might... How big of a Muffalo herd is it? I mean, I saw how many... Okay, I was going to say, how many in the actual herd, not how many are on the map. There's a herd over here of 6. We could take out 6 Muffalo, I think. We need to wait for... Eddie to finish. Oh, well, he's not doing it anymore. He's going to bed. I was going to say butchering, but he's not. I should set this to drop on floor. Also, where's the font? I hate you, Randy. Good. We got it put out before any of them got destroyed. I hate dry thunderstorms. I hate Randy. Thank you for the foggy rain. Now, if we have to shoot it all outside, we are fucked, but otherwise we're good. So the temperature in my base is basically stuck at 64. I don't think it's ever going to change because of the vac barriers here. Vlad's just talking on the radio to some random people, like, I'm gonna be a vampire one day and kill all of you. Anyway, we need to get more insect stuff going, because right now what we've got here, we've got an artificial basic hive producing some shitty little mega scarabs, and we've got an artificial Sorn hive producing 3 mega spiders that are effectively tames, but better because I can draft them. But we need more artificial Sorn hives, and the way to do that would be to do more... thumping for empresses and stuff like that. However, we don't just want a bunch of the same old mega spider. That'd be boring. So, I think we're going to make a thumper for each of these. But we are out of steel again. which really sucks. Do we have a steel contract out? No, we don't. I think we had one and then never ended up expecting to need more and then needed more very quickly because of the fucking traps blowing through it. I did not mean to do that to 1,000. How much steel? 1,000 steel would be $2,000. We'll do it at a 2 times markup, 2,000 steel. It's not a huge markup, so I had to set it for 2 years, but we need a large amount of steel, and I think 2,000 should be good for a little bit at least. I can't believe how much fucking steel we blew through. Then again, I can totally believe how much steel we blew through. Robber encampment. Destroy a 9 Neanderthal encampment, but 525 blast steel is pretty good. And not to mention 71 Luciferium. That's literally enough Luciferium to keep a single pawn going for, like, an entire colony duration. And probably a second pawn as well, even if you're going for a longer one. But 178 gold. Whatever on these, honestly. Whatever. I also have the bees mod and haven't been doing anything with the bees. So I should probably do bee stuff, shouldn't I? Or is it bees? Oh, yeah, duh. There's a literal bees category. I didn't notice it. Bee house, not hive, of course. Looking at the research, we would want to probably get advanced climatization so we can get the advanced climatized bee house. Which is still a while in... They destroyed one of my beacons. Fine, whatever. I won't even bother rebuilding it because right now we don't have the fucking steel for it. I'm getting pissed. I'm getting pissed. Protection fee of 5,000 silver. Thank you for the $20 tip. Thank you so much. Just because you tip me $20 in real life doesn't mean in-game I'm going to accept this $5,000 offer. Just be aware of that. Oh! Vlad became an adult. I didn't save. Yeah, and none of these are very good. I mean, I guess... I guess Mountain Lover would be what I'd pick, but I'm just going back to the previous autosave. I don't care. It's going back a while. I guess the protection fee really doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter, because it's not going to happen anymore. There's no more threat. That sucks. I didn't think before clicking... I didn't think before clicking on the fact that he was grown up, and that's an entire day of wasted time. I feel fucking stupid. Well, wait a minute. Do I need to redo the contract? I totally do, because Vlad's back at the fucking terminal. Son of a bitch. I hate myself. I miss it so much because of that. You know what, just for that, 5,000 steel at a 150, that's way too much money. Okay, hang on, maybe 3,000 steel at a 150 markup, there we go. And do I have enough LTEX to make 5 LTEX capes? Because I totally will. I'm gonna go on a limb and say it's not in there, and say it's over here. Oh my gosh, it's not much better, but thankfully I found it. This needs 72 textiles and 4 LTEX. Well, I would have enough cloth, so I guess we'll use cloth. Do that, and then... I guess Beetle is reading a book. I need you to tailor the moment you're done. Go, Beetle, come on. Making Duster. We have L-Techs, do we not? Did I sell all of our L-Techs? Am I a complete moron? I'm a complete moron. I hate myself sometimes. These quest rewards are intriguing. The Masterwork Heavy Revolvers got me drooling a bit, along with the Masterwork Harp. However, 12 Imps, but 429 plasteel with it. Oh, but 12 Imps, we can't fight that. I don't want to, like, I know what would happen. I'd end up accepting it. I'd go to it. I'd get there. It'd be impossible. I'd reload like 5 times. I'd cheat. I'd get the rewards after not really deserving it. That's what's gonna happen. So I can't do it because I'm not going to cheat. Any minute now, Vlad's gonna grow up. Also, I forgot we just have 6 high explosive shells just sitting in here. Forgot I turned this into a... I forgot that where I have the animal beds for all the no animals I've got. Speaking of which, I might just get rid of these. Because I had them there for back when we had animals, but now, honestly, who cares? We do have all these mortars. We gotta remember that as well in case we get attacked by a big enough group. Okay, save. Intellectual, artistic, social. Why does it not give me any good actual... It's like, no trait, that's basically bad. Negative trait, negative trait, negative trait. Basically a negative trait. Doesn't do anything. I raised that kid perfectly, and you're like, give him shitty options. Unfair. See what I mean? Like, I could give him kind, I guess. But, like... No. I just... Like, okay. Give me something good in combat, or good at making him do work, or anything fucking useful. Like, the research one was kind of okay, I guess. Volatile. Lazy. Psychopath is... doesn't really matter with our ideology. Night Owl is useless. Fun-loving and Ironstone... Like, what are these doo-doo ass rolls I'm getting? Like, come on. Give me, like, something useful. Okay. Well, now I can't get another Hey! Here's an actual set of good options with ecologist, body modder, and martial artist. Too bad we're only going to give you the one thing you want, and we're not going to include social nor intellectual, even though those are the other 2 stats you wanted to level up. Every single roll before that one had the 2 traits I cared about. The one time there's good, or not traits, skills, had the skills I cared about. The one time there was a good set of traits. Okay. Drunken Master is intriguing. If we give him Drunken Master, it does give him an instant 6 in melee. But he'd have to get drunk to fight. And while that is a funny idea, having Vlad walking around with alcohol, especially because remember, Vlad drank as a kid, so it would check. I think maybe one that's not quite so niche, because I can't have him just carrying around liquor. I can't have him just carrying it on the ready. If that was an option, if I could tell him to always carry alcohol, I'd do it. Okay. Next good setup, I'm not going to be greedy anymore. I'll even take the Drunken Master if I get offered it. As long as I get good traits and skills. At this point, I'm just... well, okay, Bloodlust is not even good. It's actually bad. So, nothing good here. Technically, Ecologist is good, but not for his skills. That's why I'm skipping over. I would... don't get me wrong, Ecologist would be amazing if he was, like, you know, a planter. But he's not. Come on. Lush, by the way, I did see that. We could have had him be an alcoholic for, like, part of his traits, but no. It's funny, but no. Come on, give me something good. Oh, now I don't get it, so let me guess. Something good. Actually, no. I was expecting, since I was missing out on the intelligence skill, that I was not going to actually be upset with the traits, but nope, I was upset with both. Brave is kind of whatever. Cannibal doesn't do anything. Iron-Willed is whatever. Academian is nice, but guess what? No intellectual. Tycoon's useless. So even though those are all good traits, they're all useful in this circumstance. How nice. Please. I'm regretting being so... well, Fast Walker is okay, but no Artistic. I'm gonna scream, why don't they just make the system less random? Let you pick the traits if you hit the maximum perfect childhood for the kid. Let me just pick. Also, thank you, Heater, for making an appearance. Oh, well, this is even worse. Round of applause for managing to get worse over time, to the point where I'm about this close to just saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go into character editor. Jogger would have been nice. Jogger would have been real nice. I'm gonna spend like I don't want to spend 5 minutes more just resetting, but I feel like I'm going to end up doing that. Oh. Fast Walker. I said I'm not going to be greedy. I'll take it. It's not the best. I'll take it. Works for me. I have to go into character editor anyway to make him white. Like, pure white, like a vampire. Oh, well. I need... Force Genogerm into Vlad. Okay. Vlad is now, I mean, now he's not white at all. Okay, great. I was hoping we would get that gene. Well, at least now he's a Sanguiphage, so that is cool. That is, you know, nice. He's got nimble, fast walker, psychically hypersensitive. He's going to be doing psionic stuff as well. We don't have a reason to keep this guy anymore. So let's harvest everything, including the brain. Vlad needs character edited. Can I do that without using the mod since I'm just changing his genes? Endogene, I guess. Skin pale. I want very pale. I don't know. Light gray? That's not right. Melanin 1. That didn't work. Uh-oh. Melanin 3. Uh-oh. Okay, we're reloading a save. I got him stuck gray. Maybe Melanin 1. Maybe we assume it starts with, like, the most pale and goes to the least pale. This would be so much faster if I just... Oh, whatever. Vlad. My main man. Endogene. Melanin 1. Hey, there we go! He's pale as hell. Can I remove... Oh. Okay, thank goodness I guessed right. Whew. Now force the Xenogerman to Vlad. Who's currently naked, by the way. So yeah, that looks pale like a vampire. And now we... Herbal meds. Harvest everything. There we go. Simple. Eddie, why do you keep changing out of your shirt? Or duster, whatever. She has a lot to die. Holy shit. Vlad's gonna have a lot to die as well once he gets rescued. Speaking of which, Sky. Rescue Vlad. Let him actually be in a bed. Oh, we can also change this. Okay. That should be good. We do need to make a death rest chamber now, so one of these rooms will finally have a point. Biotech, we can't do it yet. Research. Oh, actually, I should get rid of the brain one until we've taken everything out successfully. We're technically wasting herbal meds on treating him, but I don't care. Starvation for Cecil. Why don't you eat? We had food, and he literally was just like, I don't feel like eating. What the hell? Also, this glow pod. Get rid of that. Uh-oh. Okay. An aerial assault on the camp. Guarded by 4 wasters. She wants you to provide 5 colony soldiers. Okay, 5 to fight 4. I'm already okay with that. These rewards are decent. The Vaxkin gland is kind of nice, but, like, I don't think it matters all that much, and it does slow you down. I don't think this one's worth it. I think this one's bait. But then out of these two, we can get a psychic sensitizer or a psychic reader. We'd want the reader. So we'd get an Eltic shirt and a bunch of gold. I think that's worthwhile. What's up with Cecil? You're just an idiot. Got it. Okay. For the shuttle, we're fighting wasters, so it's not impids. Leave Beetle and Duca at the house because they have the longbows, and I feel like that's going to be the least useful here. Cecil, can you wake up so that you can stop being mentally down? Okay, I was going to say, are we going to load? Okay, so there's 5 wasters in here, or 4 wasters in here even. It's not 4 wasters. That is not a waster. Whatever. I don't love fighting these guys in melee combat. It's kind of the whole reason I brought so many melee things is because I thought it was wasters. They're attacking my tribespeople? Really? I can't tell. Oh, their range isn't as high. Get out of range so that he has to come fight us. Nope, doesn't even matter. Well, that was a very stupidly easy fight. Anything in here worth taking? No, I'm assuming not, at least. I mean, do we think the people in those cages have anything good on them? Probably not. We'll take the meals. Yes, I am going to be that stingy. I'm honestly considering taking... You know what? Oh, we can't pick it up. Damn! I was going to have us take the corpses so we could eat. Oh. I got to see the map unload. Oh, man, these mods are causing issue. Also, wait, what type of mining camp is that? Component. Yeah. What's this? 2,000 grapes. And 2,000 pears. Like, we could go on a single raiding spree and come back with a bunch of components and a lot of fruit, I guess. Anyway, now we've got a psychic reader, which we could put into either B or Eddie. How good are their social skills? 13, 15. Eddie, guess what? I don't like all those surgery failures. That does not give me high expectations for this brain surgery we're about to undertake. Speaking of surgery, how's Sky's medical... Sky beat out B. I'm sorry. You're telling me Sky's already smarter than her mom? Jeez, B, what do you even do around here? All your skills got lower than Eddie, who had lower skills to start with. I genuinely don't know how. Okay, cool. Surgery didn't fail. Also, Vlad, we need to change your hairstyle as well, because that looks really dumb. Why is a vampire going around with the fucking buzz cut like that? It's not even like a cool looking buzz cut, it's a dumb looking one. Anyway. We are going to need to deal with his hemogen needs, which does kind of suck. He's going to come for another 16 hours, but yeah. His hemogen needs are going to be an issue, I'll be real, but we'll find a way to deal with it. I mean, right now he can always drink blood from his friends and siblings and all that, but the problem is not so much that we can't do that as much as that's going to affect their moods, which is not great. And then as for a weapon for him, I eventually want to get him a Persona monosword or something like that. So, you know, nice, really strong weapon. Of course, I also eventually want to give him that Berserk ability, and that's best with a high damage, low attack speed build. Or it wasn't Berserk, it's like a blink kill or something like that. It's like a very specific psi ability added by that mod that lets you teleport to a person, and then if you do an attack on them, it lets you teleport to them, instantly do an attack on them, and then if you kill them, you teleport to the next person, and so on and so forth, and it's like a massive damage amp. That's especially good with low attack speed weapons, because it doesn't care about the attack speed, it still instantly attacks. It'll reset your attack cooldown if you kill, basically. So maybe we want to give him something that's insanely high damage on a single hit. So let's check here. How much damage does the Galatros Horn do per hit? It doesn't say. It says the damage per second. 32 versus 18 or 34.5. Well, so if this is better. This weapon's better. The fucking heavy club does more damage than a Galatros Horn. Like, I can't be that mad, because, like, I know that the heavy club is good, but it's also really fucking annoying that that's better. Actually, I make it at a crafting bench, don't I? Yeah. And we make it out of uranium because it's the heaviest thing. It's the best for a melee weapon. And that'll be Vlad's weapon, I guess. I forgot to change Vlad's work. I knew there was something I was forgetting. I'll have Dismas help with firefighting as well, by the way. I don't know why I didn't have that. Help with childcare the moment you can. Help with that. Help with constructing. Do art before you do any of that stuff, I think. Well, Honestly, no. Help with the research and then worry about art. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. First of all, you're gonna need to change all those. Second of all, what is that hair? First of all, black hair. We're giving him a vampire look. Ooh. Ooh, it's Vladimir, the vampire. Do we go? I don't think we do this. I don't think we make him look like ye olden vampire. Let's see. What's a good vampire haircut? No, not that one. Definitely not that one. No, that's not quite what I was thinking it would look like. That's not the kind of vampire we're going for. Neither is that. Come on, give me something to work with here. Like, anything to work with here. Oh, no. Seriously, give me, like, edgy vampire, I guess. High top vampire. Faux hawk vampire. I mean, slicked back hair. That actually kind of does look like a vampire. Emphasis on kinda. Messy is not it. Unkept. I don't know, man. I dislike picking the hair in this. You know what? Do we just go for celebrity? It's more of like the attractive vampire, like suave vampire, I guess. Or do we just go for like Bjorn? Okay, celebrity, I think. Vlad, just real quick, change the color of all your clothing and then grow your hair out and then dye it. Okay. Did that actually change his... No, it didn't. It doesn't change his genes. I'm glad they thought of that, because it would have been really funny if dyeing your hair changes your genetic code so your kids will have the dyed hair. So now Vlad is really looking vampire-y. Not really an outfit way, but the whole point is that everyone wears the same outfit. I think it looks cool. I mean, sue me. I don't care. The tabards are probably not necessary, if I'm being honest. But, like, it covers up the fact that they're just wearing dusters with commissar hats. Hey, someone's finally cleaning up the massive amount of insect goo. Also, another dry thunderstorm. Don't think I didn't fucking notice. We should get more wood. Just because, I'm not sure. How much do we have? 251. Yeah, we're getting a bit low. Matter of fact, let's mine a considerable amount, because we still use wood often because of these passive coolers needing wood, and they take 150 per, so whenever our freezer needs refueled, it's literally a 300 wood cost. So having a couple thousand in reserves is probably a good idea, even though it's not like we're gonna suddenly have to pay 300 wood every like 5 minutes. It's just good to have it ready. How long do you take to heal? Like, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's a genie. They have very slow wound healing. Honestly, I really wish I could apply the healing drought. But I can't. Can they even walk? They can. They're just laying there in pain. Okay. How do you feel, Cosma? Children assigned recreation -3. Why are we letting children waste their youth on games? You're 14. You're also big-boned Tito Taylor. What a fucking useless character you are. You can't give them drugs. They're big bones, so they're gonna break the chair they're in. They're vengeful, which is just a negative. I mean, come on. And he's a genie who, by the way, can't do firefighting, but he's a genie, which means that he's all about crafting, and he doesn't even have a burning passion in that or intellectual. No, he has it in fucking shooting. What a useless ass character. Also, some African wild dogs. Neat, I guess. I'm not taming them. We should harvest these bear berries. Every little bit of food matters until that corn's done, because look at how fast we've burned through meals. Also, the heavy club is finished. I'd like to see where it's at. There it is. Why did he change out of his clothing? Is it literally just because it's higher quality? I'm gonna fucking kill you. Vlad, I hate you. I hate you so much. They just keep changing their shirt. I should set up this Mechanite repair shelf, by the way. Let me go ahead and do that. We want dusters, tabard, only if it's below 90%. Jeans. I can't remember what else they're wearing. Wait, they're wearing pants, not jeans. We need to change that. Boots, vest, gambeson. Okay. We need to change them to wearing jeans. So this... Yeah, we get rid of that. Where's jeans? Jeans are better. What? Am I blind? I totally missed, didn't I? Okay, come on. Did I not research it? Wait, this doesn't have jeans either. Where's jeans? Work attire. Okay, I still didn't research it, but it's a different kind of not research. Okay, well, you know what? We just won't make any more pants. And we'll just use the pants we got. We could use more Mechanite repair shelves. Dismas, what you doing? Gathering plasteel? Okay, cool. How's this plasteel vein doing? It's still got a lot. I do think we should forbid these for now, though, so we go back to research, because we need to get that death rest research done ASAP. Is anyone going to haul anything to the repair shelves? Like, at all? Dismas is still stuck in his little room. Oh, wait, I just realized, now that Vlad is an adult, kind of. When the dead are alive. Where's it at? Oh, no. Now that Vlad's an adult, so the one female colonist who's an adult other than him, who I don't think he's related to. Let's see. He's related to Sky. Yeah, so it can't be Sky. His friend is Rebecca, actually. Him and Rebecca, maybe. We need to get him in a relationship with someone. Why Eddie? Is it... Oh! Because 13-year-olds can't do romance yet. Vlad can't. Oh. Gotcha. Now, it is worth noting, he's ageless, which means that starting at age 13, he's biologically aging slower, and by 18, it stops completely. It might have been... Oh, wait, no. If I look at this, it literally says 13 years times 100%, 18 years times 0%. Does that mean it's actually going to scale like it claims, or no? Whatever. We're going to get him learning... Psi trainer shit now. We need to start having him learn psychic. So let's make a stockpile zone right in here. No. Of all the neurotrainers of all types. I haven't saved in a while. Oof. Dismas is reading a book. Once you're done, check the contracts for me, Dismas. You don't have anything better you're doing. Interesting. 40 Allosaurus eggs fertilized. I don't want to know who's trying to hatch 40 Allosauruses. Okay. So we got Psy Trainer, Psy Trainer, Psy Trainer, Psy Trainer, Psy Trainer, Psy Trainer, Psy... Okay, they're all Psy Trainers. Vlad! Oh wait, yeah, we need him to be a Psycaster. Shut up. I know I'm stupid. Wow, that's expensive. But I'm willing to pay top dollar. So, do we only have one art bench? We do. Huh. Why don't we make a separate art room? No, because I don't know what I would put there. Oh, I guess I could move the book thing over there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up a separate art room. Oh, I don't have the steel for that. Fuck that. Never mind. I'm so poor in steel. We need steel. Give me a quest reward of steel or a trader who has steel. Wait, whatever happened to that bulk goods trader that I said I could buy food from it? Did they, like, they showed up. Did they go down here and I never saw them because of that? That's probably what happened. The amount of insect jelly these things are producing. Yeesh. Okay, vanilla expanded. We need work attire. We need jeans. But we also need a death rest casket a while because we don't have the steel for it. I could dig over to get that steel there. I could set up power down here with the... Wait a minute. I have an idea. These guys each use 200 watts. This one alone would produce enough power. I don't need to set up wires. I've got vanometric power cells. Now we can mine steel. Which we're burning through for these fucking traps. Maybe, do we have a smelter? If it'll stop saving. Let's go ahead and smelt or destroy a lot of stuff. Let's do anything except in weapons. I don't want them doing it to anything L-Tex, because that's worth a good amount of money as is. We want to keep our heavy clubs, laser swords, well, yeah, we'll keep mono swords. They're also worth a good bit. Plasma swords, Warhammer, and Zeus. Well, not Warhammer, Zeus hammer. Don't ever smelt a persona weapon. Don't ever smelt a unique weapon. Honestly, don't smelt any ranged weapons unless I tell you to. Because I might need them for some reason. Apparel, we want to get rid of... Not those. Honestly, you know, never mind. We don't even get rid of apparel. This is just smelting shitty weapons. Actually, you know what? I said not to ever get rid of guns. There are some guns that we really don't need. We don't need arquebuses or any of the pistols. We don't need a bolt-action rifle. I don't think we need the bows. Definitely don't need flame bow. I don't think I want a fire extinguisher. But, you know, how often do they show up with them? In all fairness. Great bow. Hand cannons. Get rid of all this useless shit. Javelin. Incendiary launcher. I'm not bringing an incendiary launcher. I don't want any of the makeshift stuff, nor do I want the machine pistol. There's a lot of garbage I was willing to get rid of, actually. I'll keep revolvers, because you can get a really good revolver. I don't know what the Scorpion is. I should probably keep it. Short bow, sling, SMG, smoke pop launcher. Wow. If I'm using a smoke pop launcher, there's an issue. None of the throwing weapons, pretty much at all. Okay. Now we save again. Sorry, that's very boring gameplay, but I told you the stream's going to be very boring today. We're just setting things up right now. I want to get more insects, but we're too low on steel. Anyway, speaking of steel, well, we're hooked up, but no one's digging. Great. Well, Duca is writing a book. Everyone else is just sort of running around doing nothing. At least we have Vlad researching. His research is nice. Mad Tortoise. I mean... Oh, that door's shut. Let's test these boys out. Cool. That works pretty well. I mean, that was a single tortoise, and it took them a long time to kill it, which is exactly why I'm going to be getting more, but it worked pretty well, all things considered. And the creep is spreading. Might be time I move it up here. I don't know. It might be time I put them in their final locations. Then again, these could be their final locations, I guess. Whatever. I wish the creeps spread faster, I will say. It's very annoying how long it takes to spread. Of course, moving it so often might be why it's taking so long, but I feel like it's speeding things up, not slowing it down. Oh, thank you, work attire. Okay, cool. I'm going to research casual and formal wear as well, just while I'm at it, because why not? But now we can add jeans. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness I found it, like, instantly. Okay. Only Devil Strand. Okay. We don't need to make any more kid parkas, by the way. Is there anything else I might want to change out? I don't think I do. I like the clothing I have them wearing of the quilted vest and gambeson because it's nice and protective despite not being armor. And my goal is for all my pawns to have very high defense despite not wearing armor. And then the few that, you know, need armor, I'll produce the really good armor for them once I can produce it, like Cataphract or what have you. But I'm not going to actually make them wear it until I have it. So until then, they're wearing padded armor because plate mail is just awful. Like, it's good for protection, but it's so expensive to make. It wears out, and then, like, I mean, I can repair it, I guess, with the shelf down here, but not really. Because no one's hauling shit over there for some reason. Wait a minute. Okay, it does have it to critical. I was gonna say, is it because it's not on a high thing? Let's also say persona weapons should get repaired. But yeah, there's like a 76% duster here, and no one's hauling it. I'm confused why. Because duster is selected. Yeah, duster's selected. It's 0 to 90% hit points, and they're just not, for some reason. I'm really not sure why. Maybe I can... Okay, Dismas, you don't have anything you're doing anyway. Pick up the duster. Cool, casual wear done. Formal wear. Okay, now Dismas. Go over here. Why are you going to haul it up there? Why can't you haul it to the Mechanite repair shelf? Is it literally, if we don't research it, we can't use it? Is it that stupid? Oh my gosh, that's totally what it is. Until we research Mechanite repair shelves, we can't use them. That's very stupid. Well, oh, cool, masterwork. Well, let's check. That's a while down the line. Oh my goodness, the steel, thank you. Oh, thank you. We needed that steel so badly. Now we can finally make the death rest chamber. Actually, I don't know if I want to put it there or if I'd want to put it over by the bedrooms. Maybe on the other side of the freezer, maybe on the other side of the butcher's table. Or we could put it here. Near the kitchen. Because it's funny. Of course, we're gonna need a big room. Oh, we're gonna need to do like a dedicated big room like this. Ah, shit. That means I gotta move the kitchen, which I was already planning on maybe making big at some point. Or I could do it up at the top here somewhere. Maybe turn this one into the room. We'll do that. Dismas, your room's gonna move down here. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Let's move these things. And then... we'll just put those on the side of the wall for now. Oh, Rebecca's doing it. They undid the mining order for some reason. Smooth that wall out. This will be a very nice death resting chamber, I think. We'll turn it red because I like doing that because it looks neat. Not assigned to mining. Who is a mining person? Ah, Rebecca, what's your mining level at? 7's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. That takes so long to smooth a wall. I mean, I think Vlad's bad at construction, that's why, but still. Yeah, it's only got a 5 in it. Okay. Now we can do death resting shit. So there's the casket. I might honestly move these things down as well. Let's copy these settings. Expand it into here. Paste it. Get rid of that. Then copy these. Expand it into here. Paste it. Get rid of that. And we're gonna get rid of this school very soon. Dismas is the last kid and he's already 9, so once he's 13, that school is gonna be gone, but for now we will move it, I think. And if you're wondering why we're moving it, there is a reason. You will find out. You might have already seen it. Sounds like someone just dropped something outside of my house. Very loudly. Or my neighbors in their house, maybe. Kind of hard to tell. Anyway, let's do the same as before. Really? Okay. Come on, save. Just get rid of the wiring already. Jeez. No, we gotta sleep. Ugh. There we go. This is gonna be Vlad's. He's the only one who fucking needs it. There's a lot of different pumps we can do. But he obviously can only fit one right now, and I don't even remember what all of them do. We're gonna have to research it. Right now, we're gonna just want death resting to be fast, so we'll work on the accelerators first. I'm pretty sure the hydrodynamic one is like a better version of one, but it costs more? Let me check. By connecting to death resting, blah, 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 maximizes the efficiency, hastens the recovery, but demands a continuous supply of hemogen to fuel its operation. Yeah. It's like a big version of the accelerator, but it works in addition to an accelerator. So you can effectively have more than your normal limit. Let's see. Concrete tile in here. And let's change these lights, shall we? I want it bright red. Why did it not? Okay. And we're gonna have these doors not stay open. It's not red enough. I think it's because we need them moved. We need more of them and we need them moved. This is entirely for aesthetic reasons I'm doing this. There we go. Now it's a nice, dark, foreboding red in there. Vlad's low on hemogen. Well, you know, we have a solution for that. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, maybe it'll go away in time. That was stupid of me. I forgot I'm trying to hook them up once Vlad's old enough. Okay, well, that's a big oopsie. A regular accelerator, I believe, does not need a constant... Yeah, it doesn't need a constant amount of blood, so I could use this one now. We'll keep one there and one forbidden. It's just so that I remember that I can install two, because that's the maximum. But he only can actually use one right now, so no point in wasting the steel right now is my thought process. But yeah, once Vlad has to death rest, he'll at least get a little bit of acceleration this way. We need some death resting fluid is what we really need. There's just a Muffalo corpse over here? I didn't notice that, but that's kind of funny. Oh, public execution, that reminds me. How are your organs? Let's see, which ones did they fail to get? Well, Minister Soren Ferrocore. What does that do? That's concerning. So, they missed a good bit of things they failed on. My goodness. I don't think they failed that many. Maybe they injured something and so it wasn't able to be removed? I don't know. That's just a bit odd. A bit weird. Also, all these sculptures that I can't even actually sell unless I build an orbital trade beacon. You know what? Well, no, you know what? I'll build the orbital trade beacon there. I think it might soon be time for me to copy the shelves, which is gonna take a while, and I'll probably do it after stream, just because I don't want to have everyone sit here and watch it. It's already a very boring session, because it's just prep work for future sessions because of, you know, missing out on steel. I mean, you know, actually, no, I can make it interesting. I forgot. We got the steel for this now. I don't know which of these we'd want to do, so clearly the best decision is to get one of each. Clearly, this is the right call. My goodness. How bad of a surgeon are you people? This is going to blow through, like, all of our steel reserves. I should not do this. What am I thinking? Just do these two. I don't know which two these are, but the ones I already started. Silverfish and Terra Mantis. Works for me. I forgot that we're limited on our steel, and I should not be doing this. Speaking of limited, our inventory for these items needs to be expanded. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Okay. Well, how about we fight something, I guess. Let's let everyone get in the walls first. Oh, wait a minute. With these things out here, we do actually have more steel production. I changed my mind. We can use the steel. Okay, well, oh no. My relations went down. How horrible. Anyway. Oh, the corn is finished. Let's check the contracts. 15 lab coats. That would be easy to craft if I had the research, but I don't, so womp womp. 15 black beeswax combat knives. That's an extremely specific thing to need. The Devil Strand bowler hats I could probably do, but it's a shitty markup amount, so I don't think it's worth it. Obsidian slice cap sounds painful to wear. Oh. Oh well. How's Mushinto's surgeries going? Let's see. Still has both legs and an arm. It's the legs and arms that are throwing people off? You're telling me that's the part you're having trouble fucking doing the surgery on? Damn. Clean the prison cell when you're done, lad, because that kind of really needs cleaning. Oh, neat. I'll save. Back to one other thing I should do. Biotech. Let's go ahead and we're gonna need some of these. I don't think we'll need this many. That's a bit much. 2 of them should be fine. And we'll have a tap and a drain. We'll do hidden hemogen pipes through the wall. Well, I don't think it needs to be that many. We could do this. That needs to be smoothed, and so does that. That should be good for now. I mean, we need to smooth out the wall to get that one more pipe down here, but otherwise it should be good. This is going to be a very horrific room. Oh, come on. Not worth the trip, honestly. Okay, Hemogen Drain versus Hemogen Tap. I forget. Which one is this? This is the one that releases it. So we want this to be we want this one to be critical and this one to stay important. Keep that at 10, and yeah, that should be right. Actually, do I need it to be at 10 or just 5 should be good. Okay. Now that needs to get built. There we go. Okay. Now, some drain caskets. I can't build it where that light is. Okay. We'll figure that out. We'll figure a way to fix that one. Yeah, it doesn't go over those. Oh, that is so dumb. Okay. Let's think of some alternatives. We can think of something, I'm sure. I could put the lamp right in the center of the room, but then we go back to the same problem as before. Is there any other... I mean, we could do an outdoor lamp, but do it indoor. No, there's no point in that. It'll turn off automatically then. We could do a regular, like a desk lamp. What about a floodlight? Can we do colored floodlights? That would work. That honestly would work if we can. Okay. That'll work. That's not at all what it looked like before. What if I did it white? What would it look like? How bright would it be? I want it red, though. You know what? This could just be a dark red room. It doesn't need to be lit up well because there's a bunch of unconscious people in there. Okay. 6 drain caskets should be more than enough. Genuinely. Honestly, 4 should be more than enough. We really don't need 6. Wait, if I'm doing 4, I can just do the fucking... Actually, we'll do it that way, I guess. Speaking of which, we can destroy these hemogen pipes because they're not necessary. I'm min-maxing even though I really don't need to. Let me rebuild the lamps that I got rid of. Because I'm an idiot. I'm a massive moron as per usual for my streams. Okay, well, we're also gonna need some other stuff. You see, we're gonna need to do nutrient paste. We're gonna need to research nutrient paste in the first place to do that. We need to do formal wear. That I have an important plan with that. Can we finish the lighting in there, please? Thank you. Just have to ask for it. Okay. There we go. Now, pipe networks. We don't have that pipe learned yet. Never mind. So we just grew a bunch of corn. More corn than we could ever need. I think now it's time to grow the stuff for the alchemy. So we're going to need glowstool, Rafflesia, Psychoid, Clivia. So in here, we'll allow the glowstool to grow. We're going to need... where is it? Alocasia, Clivia, Psychoid. I think that's it. Oh, we can grow glowstone outside, I think. Maybe we can't, actually. It's just a heal zone. It would allow me to select anything, not necessarily anything can grow there. Giant Rafflesia. I forgot about that one almost. And that, I believe, is it? Astragalus. Because it sounds like something that would be used. Like, let's be real here. That sounds like something that would be used in alchemy. Surely, right? Can we research it yet? Alocasia. I hope this is something I can actually harvest. I just sort of picked alchemy-sounding plants and just was like, that's probably right. Yeah, I know you need to be connected to a nutrient paste network. Guess what? I'm gonna do that eventually. I'm gonna need a bigger room for the nutrient paste, aren't I? Which means these things are gonna need to move again. And honestly, we should just move this classroom to, like, way over here, where it won't be in the way. In case I need to expand again. Put you there, put you there. There. Because the nutrient paste is going to need to be really fucking big, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, autosave. Very kind. How old is Vlad? Still 13. I'm starting to wonder, when it said age at 100% speed, if it means like age as slow as an adult does, is probably what it meant. So it probably will take him actually 5 years to hit the correct age. That sucks. Well, Vlad, you want to apply that tech print? Thank you, Vlad. Also, Vlad is low on hemogen. Well, Vlad can suck it up. He can wait a little bit. And then blood feed on Eddie. Because he was right nearby. I can't believe that for once the fucking traps are all back again. Thank you. Okay, well, we could use the thumpers. I guess it's time to finally make this stream even slightly interesting. Now that we're about an hour and 40 minutes in. Oh, wait, no, I just remembered. The whole reason I didn't do it is because of this. Okay, well, this is just the boring stream. I'm sorry, guys. It's the boring stream. Feel free to report me to Twitch for being terrible. Well, oh well. Did we, wow, we've got still a good bit of steel left. Also, yes, that's the one I was really excited for. Vlad, over here now. Learn all the psycasts. And now Vlad is psychically inclined into 5 different things. Yeah, so he has power leap, but the thing I really want is kill skip. That's the one that's going to be nuts. Now, I'm going to just keep focusing on upgrading his stats so he can have higher psi focus, recovery factor, whatever. He can have a cheaper cost, more sensitivity. It's just good to have him doing that. He doesn't have a meditation spot, though, so we are going to need to do that. Thankfully, we have just the solution to his need for art. Actually, better idea. We want to do small sculpture. Do until you have 10 that are at least... We'll go 10 at least excellent. Oh, formal wear is done. What to research now? I guess we already have some small sculptures in here. Because it said we already had some when I tried to do the do until you have, until I set it to excellent or higher quality. It said we had some. Watch, if I... See, you currently have 2. But we totally don't. Unless they're stored... Oh, wait, is it... Is it counting these? Oh my gosh, it totally is, isn't it? That's annoying. Good thing I have the quality control. Okay. This will be the, the nutrient paste storage area. Also, I need to smooth that wall out. I guess because it's going to be for nutrient paste, here's what we're going to do. We're going to swap to thermal doors, so to say. And that's going to be a freezer-controlled room. And there... Okay. Thank you for ruining the construction, and thus ruining what I was about to say. Come on, someone. And there we go. Below freezing. It's below freezing with just one of them, but I'm trying to get it symmetrical, so guys, can you please fucking finish it? How many times did they fail? Hey, nutrient paste. Thank you. Let's research the basic grav tech that we're gonna need at some point. Seriously, can someone finish building this? Thank you, Cricket, finally. Anyway, now we can go ahead and do... Oh, it's all in the pipe networks area, okay. Hidden nutrient paste pipes. I'm doing them hidden just because I feel like if I ever, get it, you don't get zzz effects from an underground electric thing, so I don't know if there's an underground nutrient paste thing that it protects you from or something like that. Honestly, at this point, I should just do the fucking blood pipes all around it as well. Whatever. Really? Is it the light? It's totally the light, isn't it? Whatever. You know what? We're going to put it in the center of the room anyway. And then put hoppers all around it. I guess technically I could fit more if I... whatever. Like, I could have 2 of the grinders, but it would be less hoppers per grinder that way, so I don't think it's worth it. Set them all to nothing for now. This is gonna blow through our steel, by the way. All that steel I got, yeah, it's going down the drain. Now, what are we going to feed into these hoppers? I don't know. We'll probably have to grow more corn, honestly. But it's fine. I can see it. How many? 11. Randy, can you stop with this event, by the way? Because it's getting really fucking aggravating. There's Vlad's meditation room. It's already got a couple. Now that I know it includes placed ones, I can just place them ahead of time. I know that's fine. Go ahead and link all of them. So, definitely want to include all the meat that my pawns wouldn't want to eat. Because there's no point in us keeping it. Since we eat insects, it doesn't really matter. Same with humans. Toxic meat, though. We're not going to want to eat that. And then animal products, are there any we'd really want to do? Probably not. Then that just leaves fermented rotting mound we surely don't want. So if any of those creatures that create that show up, we could do that. Any fruits we don't want? No. Then we just add corn. And just like that, we will start producing a shit ton of paste. Also, just because I can, I'm doing hidden pipes. Oh no, they cost gold. That's why I was being stingy. Now I remember. There was a reason I was being stingy. Oh, we're out of power. Whoops. And we never actually connected this. Damn, we're actually out of power? Like, out of power? That's really bad. I mean, I know it's because this is down here. But that's only 1,000 more. I guess I didn't expect nutrient paste vats to need power, but they do, and it makes sense, but I didn't think about it. I'm just kind of stupid, you see. Well, in that case, We'll have to figure out a solution. Do we have any more... Yes, autosave, thank you. Do we have any more vents for geothermal? One way down here. That's not great. Okay, here. Well, at least by finding that one, I can now do this. The only two left on the whole map are down here and over here. I could totally build this in a walled area. So, I guess we're going to have to do that. You know, maybe I do this after I've remembered how big it is. And we'll do a castle door, I guess. You know what? I'd rather be safe than sorry. Have a little bit of a work area. Just in the off chance it's not enough. Actually, I just realized. Research, advanced power. Oh, that's spacer. Never mind. I was gonna say, is that my tech level yet? It's not. Sad. Well, they're building up the wall before the actual geothermal thing, which is good, because if we got raided with the geothermal there and then someone stole it, I'd be pissed. I'm honestly thinking of dual layering this and getting a second layer of regular walls on the outside, just because I remember when we had those fucking wall thieves who just came over and stole the damn walls. But I think it should be okay. Vlad's thirsty again. No, I'm not gonna do that. It'd be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, how big of a raid? Ha! They couldn't have all been burners? Oh my goodness, there's more. Oh my goodness, the all centipede. Oops, all centipedes. 7 centipedes. 7 centipedes. Light the beacon. Wait, did that say son of... Oh, whatever. Anyone who gets downed and doesn't die, I can rescue to get my relations back up with these guys, since they are my friends, but they're about to not be anymore. If any of them get downed. And don't just die. Turkey self-tamed. Wow, thanks. I care so much. Wait, I should not be unforbidding these. My pawns will come over into the fight if I do that. My goodness. It just... What the hell? Oh, thanks for the bronze warhammer. Kill it. Thank you. Okay. Well, we can take all these corpses, that's for sure. They don't need it. Take all the meals, I guess. Some free wake up. Anyone down on the ground? You. How long? 3 hours. We could totally save you. Who's the closest pawn that can treat? B. Oh yeah, don't auto-save too often. He's high on opium as well. We gonna talk about that? Rescue now. Before he's able to get up on his own. None of you gonna go down? Damn. We're only gonna get one. Rising Bacchus, Oracular Chief of Goton, has sent us a message. Why would the extremely hostile caravan tell me... Okay. Like, what's that logic? There you go. He did lose a leg, which kind of sucks for him, but... Oh well. We should probably give him the healing drought to get him out of our hair sooner. Just because the sooner he gets up, the less food we're, doing. Can we blood feed on him? No. We need to get a prisoner. I have an idea of how I can get one. I think I might just do that. But I want to wait until the nutrient paste setup is done, which... No path. I didn't realize those don't work there. I thought they could walk past them. Well, there we go. Now the nutrient paste thing is pumping. I thought they were just being lazy, honestly. Speaking of lazy, is anyone gonna fucking do this? Thank you. Hey, Kelsey can walk already. The infection is gonna be okay. Astragalus flower. It is usable for something, or else we wouldn't be able to harvest it. So, that's good at least. Okay, Vlad. We need to get you a source of hemogen. First, we're gonna let you drink from Beetle, just so you can have a little bit. Then we're gonna save. Then we're gonna risk the entire colony by summoning a raid. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It just spawned a fucking boss. It just spawned a fucking boss, and it wasn't even humans! That's not a raid! That's a... I mean, I guess it's technically a raid from the insects, but I wanted humans. Well, if that plan doesn't work, then I don't know how to force it. I mean, we could call in Trader, but... I mean, that would... What would be the odds they'd be a slaver? I mean, in this guy, we can't use him because he is himself a vampire. Speaking of which, let's take that brain. Can finally get rid of him. The steel over here still being mined. Growth moment for Dismas. Hey, the 3 stats I wanted, all got it. Also, thick-skinned. Very nice, honestly. I mean, beautiful is also pretty good, but I like thick-skinned because that's going to make him have a lot less of bleeding issues. I think that was payback for how many rerolls I had to do earlier. I'm just going to guess that. Okay, Eddie, I know you're sleeping, but can you wake up to kill a man? I say, can you wake up to kill a man? Also, it says I can carry him to a drain casket. I'm not going to allow that because it is cheating. I know technically it does give me the option, but it's definitely cheating. Well, these don't use electricity? That is insane. Why would a drain casket not use electricity, but a nutrient paste vat would? That's so weird. Let's check on contracts, shall we? 700 unfinished bee research. Why do you need 700 unfinished bee research? Oh. Okay, that's like 32 grand I'm getting because of that. Wow, that just kills 2 birds with 1 stone, doesn't it? Because that also cleans out a whole lot of my storage. Thank you. I'm being paid to have my trash taken away. I am being paid a massive amount at that. You know what? Let's end it there, because I don't want to risk it. I don't want Randy coming in and beating my ass. I'll end it there. If I remember, I will build all those things for the second storage room, but I'll be honest, with the human leather thing just now happening, I might not even do it. I don't know. We'll figure it out anyway. Anyway, I'm not going to be streaming next week, so this is where I say goodbye for a good while. I will not see you guys until after the new year, I believe. Let me actually check dates because I'm an idiot. No, actually, I will be streaming on Monday and Tuesday, the 29th and 30th. I don't know if I'll stream on New Year's Day. So, the week of New Year's, I mean, I say I'm going to stream on the 29th and 30th. I'm actually not 100% sure, because I don't know if I'll be home or not. I'm going to be gone for a to-be-determined amount of time. We'll figure out how long as we go. If you want updates, check in my Discord. But I definitely won't be here next week. I might be here the week after for some of the days, if not all the days. But I also might not be here for any of them. I don't know. So we're going to figure things out. Check the Discord if you want to know. But whether I end up, being back or not, either way, I won't be here for Christmas if you celebrate. So I just want to say, for anyone who does, Merry Christmas. Anyone who doesn't, Happy Holidays. Anyone who doesn't celebrate literally anything, like, at all, happy week. Happy end of the year. And if I don't see you guys before New Year's, have a Happy New Year to everybody. Until then, though, I'll be signing out for a while. So have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, and a great holidays. And great holidays, because it's multiple. Look, I can't talk. Anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye.